So, very good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all the global academicians from the different parts of the world. Today, in this World Summit, Patents and Beta 2025, I wanted to share some few words regarding the empowering invention, innovation, and intellectual property for global transformation. So today we will have a discussion. You can write down your question, any question that you are having, you are allowed to write down in the message box during my presentation also. So first, importance of patents in the research and innovation. We need to understand why patents are important. No doubt, as an intellectual property, we may have our copyright, we can have our trademark. But today, our presentation, as per the theme of our World Summit, I will focus towards the patent development, patent filing process. So protect intellectual property right. Of course, you should have the legal rights to your invention or your innovation. We need to understand if you are making anything some new, then you should have the license to it. Without your legal license, without your patent, okay, certificate, without publication of the patent, how you can claim that this is my patent? I would like to share in this year, I have published some patents, very remarkable patent. I think that this will change the society. And one of my patent was, AI based, artificial intelligence based, one air conditioner, AC. That was successfully published under Indian patent. Then thereafter, another breakthrough we have made with my team member, that is the AI-based pacemaker. Okay, pacemaker, that's we are using for our, instead of our heart, we are using this. So these are patent, utility patent and design patents. Numbers of design patents are there. In this year, we are going with around 550 design patents with our team member. I think that if we can complete that one up to December, itself a record in the world. And utility patent also, we are going with more than 100 utility patents in this year. We are working on it and we are filing it, we are drafting it. So what is required? We need the more and more association. We are always asking you that please join your hand and let us discuss. And also on tomorrow, those who are coming physically, we will discuss about their plan, how they are planning their creativity and filing the patent with us. Okay, so it will encourage your innovation and creativity, and provide the recognition. Yes, you need the, because patent certificate is not issued by any institute. We need to understand. It is by the government of that particular country. If we are filing Indian patent, then Indian government. If we are filing UK patent, then UK government, okay, or US patent, then US government. So you see that this patent are always into the hand of the IP or intellectual property, right? And it is coming from the government part of. So you can submit only patent. It is not like a publication of the research paper that with the journal anything you can do. It's a process. It's a government legal process, and we have to follow the steps. So need of patents in academia and industry, both that in academia and in industry, we need to understand we need patent because it will bridges the gap between the research and commercialization. For example, more and more students are always studying in our colleges, in our university, they are getting their degrees, but they are never getting the understanding of the importance of the patent, commercialization of the patent. They never think that it can be my career. They are never thinking that, yes, if I am developing one patent, then I can get the revenue. You see that the car companies, for example, they need the design patents. Our students are never thinking about that. So only that some of the reputed companies are only developing the patent. Anything, any company who is working, they need the patent. Without patent, they cannot sell their product. This is very important part. Any university can be ranked. We are asking the QS ranking internationally. It is based on patent. Any research center, research organization, today we are saying that NASA is number 2. SpaceX is number 1. Okay, in research center, SpaceX is number 1. NASA is number 2. Blue Origin is number 3. So like that, the international ranking coming from their invention. If you can go for more and more invention, if you are, it's not by building. Otherwise, the office of SpaceX may be smaller than so many universities in India. They are having more and more acres of land and big buildings. So the basic point is that the buildings will not give you the ranking. It is only the fictitious identity in front of your students or scholar. The main part is that your invention, your quality of your work, like that C.V. Raman done in his research for invention of the Raman effect and getting the Nobel Prize. So what my request is that think beyond the academic boundary and take the initiative for research. So we should motivate our scholars and academicians to think beyond the theory. It's not only the theory, we have to go for different thinking. Then definitely provides financial and social rewards. Both are there. Once you are having patent, you are becoming innovator. Legally, you can say it is not by research paper. You need to understand. Research paper is a contributory research work, and invention or innovation is only coming from the patent, not from research paper. So therefore, we are not allowed to publish our paper if we are making the invention. So many people are not understanding. They are feeling like that, okay, I have done something new, I should go for paper. No, paper is a contributory research work. It is name is research paper. So many people are doing the work and you are also giving your idea to them. It is in the idea level, not the prototype level. But patent, it is different. It is prototype level. If you are saying like that, I have built one shoe and it will fly with a remote control. I am using some drone technology or some magnetic power to fly in the sky. You have to show it. It's not like that you are writing down just your imagination. You need to show it. You need to prove it. You need to pass through the patent, defending your patent, selling it to other companies, and taking the revenue. So it is the revenue generation process as well as the social status of the research scholar. And definitely it will create the sustainable technology pipeline. The pipeline we need to understand, it is the sustainable technology. It should be durable. If you are making one patent which is only for 5 months, 2 months, then it will be not accepted by the research community. So next part is very important. Now the commercial benefits of the patent, we need to understand. Licensing and the royalty. Royalty must be there. If you are selling your patent after your patent development, after your patent publication, then after receiving the grant certificate, after publication, yes, you have published your patent, but you cannot sell it. You need to wait for your grant certificate, and once you are receiving the grant certificate, now you can call for tender that yes, I want to sell my patent. So take some initial amount and also think about the royalty, because they will make the business. Okay, the organization will make the business from your patent. So as you are selling your property, intellectual property, you should also take the royalty. Go for industrial collaboration at the beginning level. It's not like that you are waiting to have your patent. You have to start with the industrial collaboration. What are the industries you are targeting? You should think about that one. Okay, if you want to go for the commercialization of your patent, your steps should be, if you are into the EV vehicles. So what are the companies? How many letters you are writing? Whether email you are sending to them? Okay, then after your patent, you can approach them. So how many companies are on your dice? That is very, very important. Next part is the competitive advantage in the global market. So develop something which are having the demand in the market. It's not like that I love this, I am doing this. No, it's a patent. It's a realistic solution to the existing problem. So think about the problem in the society and then address. It's not like that, sir, my domain is so many times I am getting the scholars and academicians. They're saying, sir, my domain is this one, political science, and I need the strictly in political science, my patent. And I want to, sir, do the research. How you will do it? You need to understand the patent is, okay, is not copyright. You can develop the theory in political science. You can go for copyright. You are making one design, say one diagram, then you can make it trademark. But patent is a realistic invention. So you need to understand it should be with, say, if you are management background, social science background, political science background, then you have to collaborate with the other subject. So it is sometimes interdisciplinary development of the invention, and you have to do that one. You need to think about this. Okay. So it will be giving you the long-term revenue generation model. Now, patent idea creation. This is very important. So how to create the idea? Start from the real world problems. You have to look into just your world. See that where I am getting difficulty, there is a patent. If you are facing any problem, somebody feel like that, okay, my drivers are not good. Okay, they are cheating. They are taking more money from me and they are abusing me. Somebody made a complaint. Elon Musk think, okay, self-drive car should be there. Okay, the inventor, how they are thinking, you see that. Some people are making quarrel with the drivers and other intellectuals are thinking to give the solution. And the solution is that driverless car. So the edge computing, evolution of edge computing is there. After cloud computing, we are moving towards the edge computing. So these are the research, these are the innovations we need to understand. Apply design thinking and systematic innovation too. Very important part. What is design thinking? Design thinking means you have to make the pipeline of your research, of your invention. Step 1, step 2, step 3, like that. And systematic innovation tools. What are the tools you will use? For example, if you want to go for design patent or utility patent, what are the tools you are considering? So you have to discuss with the team member. It is generally one teamwork. We are always here to support you, your journey. Then, collaborative brainstorming among the academia. Today, it is the opportunity. With the startup, with the industry, okay, you can coordinate with the other people and you can exchange your idea with them. Tomorrow, we are having the physical gathering. You can come and you can share, this is my idea. This is my part. I wanted to go for that one. This will be wonderful. So we will keep it record and we will move forward with this kind of discussion. So plan everything. Your concise planning and systematic planning will give you recognition in this society as the patent holder. Because the cream of research and innovation is the patent. It is the final stage, nothing more than it. You're all PhDs, so many PhDs are there. Whether you are thinking like that, they are having the real patent. So many postdoctorate, so many DSc are there. So this is the last phase. In your academic journey, the final phase is to have the patent in your name. So examples I am also giving, some IoT device, sensors, you can go with the smart device development, okay? Now, let us understand the next part. And in this part, we will explain you the patent search process. Patent search process. Because before filing the patent, you should know what is patent search. Okay, what is patent search? And thank you very much for your messages also. Numbers of messages, appreciation, Dr. Dilip and the Tariqul Alam. Thank you very much. So you see that patent before filing, you have to search, okay, patent in WIPO or USPTO. This is international. Okay, say IPO. Okay, patent scope. If same kind of patent is already existed, you cannot file for it. You need to check the availability of your patent. That means no one have done this kind of work. Then you can go for patent. You can search the Google patent. You can search the patent scope. So these are necessary. Okay. Step 2 is the use of advanced AI-driven patent analysis tool. Now you see that you have to use computer, you have to use AI, you have to use research software. You cannot be the person who is only using the traditional knowledge. Like that, it is you are doing cultivation. Then you should use the tractors. You need to go with that one. Otherwise, you cannot develop that one. Okay, thank you, Ranjita, for such a wonderful message. So you cannot go with that one. You need to adopt the new and new technology, and you have to move forward. So identifying, now the point is there, identifying novelty, utility, and industrial applicability. Without novelty, if your invention is not unique, if it is not having the utility, or it is not having the industrial demand, then you are making the invention, but you are not getting, you are not getting the benefits. So try to get the benefits. And we are receiving continuous messages. Thank you, Professor Kannur sir, also. And ensure the uniqueness and the new invention in your work. Now we are coming towards the main parts. Types of patents. What are the main types? Utility patent, design patent, and plant patents. These are the three parts mainly. So what you see that first, you need to understand utility patent. It is purely new technology that you are inventing. Nothing to do with existing world. Just I was explaining my AI based air conditioner. So all air conditioner based on one technology, I have developed one another AC which is based on Peltier effect, and I was using artificial intelligence. So the advantage of this AC was like that if you enter in the hall, it will measure your body temperature. It will self-adjusting AC. So it will suggest, sir, your body temperature is this one. I want to play this much temperature to you. Okay, so the outer cabinet outlet will not release that much water. It is actually, okay, you can move from one room to another room. So many advantages are there. I was also making one implantable, okay, that is the our pacemaker. So these are for a long time. One time you are placing the pacemaker, AI based pacemaker, so it will monitor your all the health, okay, activities. So you need not to go for again recharging, okay, charging of the pacemaker like the traditional one. So my technology was new, something you have to think different to overcome the problem which are given by the existing machines or existing devices. Design pattern is the next step. It is not like utility, but you are making simple some new designs to overcome the problems. In design patterns, we have done a numbers of work, large numbers of work in design patterns. We have developed microscope, okay, microscope with a new design that will be user friendly, and that is giving access to the students, and it is a low cost. We are having the patents, we have published the patent, okay, in some shares for the disabled peoples. Okay, these are design patents, but similarly, I was publishing one navigator system for the blind people. That is one wearable goggles like that. That was a utility patent. What I am saying, utility means technology. Okay, technology we are developing. And if you are only developing the design, then it is the design patent. And if you are finding out the new plants, then of course you should go for the plant patents. So design patterns and diagram, this is very important. Okay, so clear detailed diagram must be there. Design pattern based on the that is the diagrams, and we can use different software for this. We have to use the perspective view. We have to use the top view, bottom view. Okay, right side view, left side view. Okay, front view, rear view. These are the necessary in the design pattern, and you should have one design disclosure, that what are the advantages of your design. And in this design disclosure, we are using the key points. We are using the function of our new design. Okay, function of the new design and key points. So some softwares you need to use. Okay, one is say Autodesk AutoCAD. Okay, AutoCAD is a very simple software. You can use the 2D drawing and 3D modeling. Okay, features are there. I am sharing. This is the URL. You can use this one, okay, to access this AutoCAD if you are going for design pattern. Then SolidWorks is another software that you can use. Okay, this is a very powerful tool, I am telling you. Okay, very powerful tool, and you can use this one. Okay, you can use this one, and you can generate the multiple views automatically. That is, one time you are developing one prototype, you are taking the picture, then you can go for top view, bottom view, front view, okay, rear view, that these are available. Okay, this feature is available in this software. So this is URL, okay, solidworks.com. Just enter and see if you are interested in the patent. Then thereafter, SketchUp. It is also another new research software, and it is having the 3D modeling. 3D modeling, that is the 3D visualization. For example, if you are going with the perspective view and you want to go with the prototype development, then I think that this will be wonderful software. Okay, this will be wonderful software. Thank you, Dr. Huda, for your message. So you can visit this software URL link and see that how it is working. Okay, how it is working. So SketchUp is another software that we are using, okay, for design pattern. Now let us come towards the utility pattern. So it's always focused on the functionality and working mechanism through technology. No duplicacy. That is, in design pattern, you are having one technology, one car is there. You are changing the design. It is design pattern. But utility pattern, everything by your own. Everything, each and everything you have to develop your own. Your technology should be very, very unique. Okay. And you have to go with the claims. You can go for 7 claims, and if you are making more, you have to make more payment to the filing office. Okay. So therefore, you should go with the proper claim. And thank you, Dr. Indrajit Goswami, for your message. So you can go with the claim. So now you see that utility patents are very, very highly prestigious in nature because everything you have done. And design patents are also prestigious. Don't think like that, okay, I am into the design patent. No, it's not like that. It's a contribution to the society. Contribution to the society. Numbers of design patents. And nowadays, we are focusing on the indigenous work. I will explain, because you see in Indian tradition and in different country tradition, we have so many devices are there which are indigenous in nature, and therefore if we are giving modification to this, say we are using 3 pots, okay, in older days, the filtration of the water, it is low cost. And now you are having so many new device. You will go for purifier, just putting the switch or your voice command will give you the purifier water. But whether it is applicable for common people, my question is that one. Some places are there where electricity connections are not there. So many countries, I am not sharing about one country. So many countries are there, those who are not having the electricity connection. So what about these things? And whether it is financially viable for the common people. So we need to understand that one. Okay. So Dr. Jayashree, thank you for your message. And yeah, link I am sharing. I was into my previous slide. Whenever you will go with that one, I will show that one also if time allow. So you see that now you have to go with the claim. Then in your utility patent, go for specification of the device, okay, how it is working, how you have developed the technology, and detailed description with the figure. So I am suggesting 3 figures here, not like design patent, that 7 figures. No, here only 3 figures. 2 to 3 figures enough for utility patent. But in your description, everything should be there. Everything should be there in case of utility patent. Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Jayashree Kumar. So you see that if you are planning your utility patent or design patent, address some realistic problem of the society. So it will provide the industrial level protection for innovative and products. Now you see that patent drafting process, how to draft the patent. Okay. So writing claims. First, what are the claims? What you want to make? What are your claims? 5 claims, 6 claims, 7 claims. It is very important for your utility patent. Okay. These are the new things I am bringing. Then technical description. If you are building device, what are the components? How you are building it? How to use it, what is the mechanical composition, how it will work, if you are using software, front end, back end, what is this one? Everything you have to share. Then drawings, figures, and schematic diagram. That means very, very important. So I'm always using the schematic diagram than the real figure, because duplicacy. Okay, the people, once you are publishing up to the grant, That is very critical time. So do not give the 100%, because those who are into the patent committee, while they are reading your patent, they are also understanding that you have done it or not done it. Okay, so what is there, you can share 90% of the work, but 10% I'm always keeping. I'm not sharing, otherwise how you sell it? Okay, while my original part is having the full description, my patent is okay limited to 25 26 pages. 25 26 pages, and I am mentioning every important point so that the patent committee will publish this in the patent journal and it will get the grant. But the game is that we are keeping the details, maybe 300 pages. While we are selling it to others, we will give it. Okay, that is. So always go with the right drawings. Okay, right drawings and figures, schematic diagrams. And I have already shown the some softwares. These softwares are applicable for it. And always understand the compliances with the national and international IP law. You have to follow it. Okay, don't that overtake these laws, because you are doing patent filing to go with, okay, to go with the compliances with the laws. Now you see that patent filing process steps. First, generate the idea. What is your own idea? Okay, you need mentor. We are here. Then drafting with claim and diagrams. Go with your claim. What are your claims? What your invention is? Then the diagram. Filing the National Patent Office. I'm always going with this one. Not going with USPTO directly. I'm going with first patent. Okay, Indian patent or UK patent. I'm preferring these two. And therefore, we are filing the patent once it is published, and they will send you the email that you can go for international. Then you can make it all the countries. You can claim so that no one can duplicate your invention. Okay. Then, of course, the publication and examination. So FER, first examination report will come. Then the granting of the patent rights. After the grant, you can sell your patent. Then thereafter, industry-based patent. That means you have to focus on industry need, demand of the industry. Do not develop anything for only academic purpose. If you are developing your patent, it is wastage of your time only. Okay, you may say like that, I have this much patent, but who care how you will utilize your patent? So patent should be industry oriented. Patent should be in such a way that other people will buy your patent. So see the need of the patent and demand in the industry. Okay, so then you can bring the industry and academics nearer to each other. You can narrow it down, the gap. There is a gap. Otherwise, all engineers will do. No, academicians should involve in this. And commercialization of the patent. I am giving the example also. Now, indigenous patent. My final part is that in this Foundation Day and World Summit, I am always now encouraging you to go for indigenous patent and national goals. Whatever your country is, you are from South Africa, you are from United States, you are from Nigeria, every country is having their own history. Just look into your history and the indigenous devices and think that we should not lose that indigenous devices. We have to modify them so that they will cope up with the demand of the industry and the time. And it will be, I think, that novel work. So I am always preferring that our academicians should think about the indigenous technology for self-reliances. Then thereafter, reduce the dependency on the import. It will be locally available. Everything you can build it locally. I would like to say here that Atmanirbharshil, okay, Atmanirbhar Bharat, that is the industry ecosystem, government of, if you are from India, then government of India also taking the initiative. So the startup system, okay, Startup India, their grant, these are all there. You can go with starting of your startup and discuss with us. We will give you the idea. You can give it to the government as a proposal. Then with your proposal, the government will give you the grant. This is starting from 15 lakhs, okay, to 50 lakhs. You can go with taking the grant from the government and you can develop your prototype. You can develop your device. You can grow with your own startup, your own company. So we are encouraging everyone that be the leader, or otherwise join with us. We are always welcoming you. Join your hand with us so that we can grow together. So it will showcase the cultural and traditional knowledge system. I think that all of you have seen the new syllabus is bringing the IKS, okay, Indian knowledge system. So future of patent with AI integration, it is very important. You have to think about the AI powered patent search engine. Okay, you need to understand that how artificial intelligence will work with AI. Okay, drafting, claiming, then the AI in the development of the coding. Okay, then the blockchain. Okay, for IP security like that. These things must be there. Okay, these things must be there. And finally, I am coming towards the conclusion of my slide. So closing vision is that patent as catalyst of the global transformation. And in this World Summit, I think that you will understand that one after another, our speaker will be there. So every academician should become an inventor. I think that this should be goal of our life. At least one patent in your lifetime. Every patent should contribute to the sustainable global progress. It should not be only for me, myself, it should be for the world. And we have to think about that one. Then every invention should aim at industry-driven solution. If you are not giving the real solution to the society, then industry will be not interested to receive your patent, to buy your patent. So therefore, your patent should be industry oriented. It is not only the academic activity, it is a realistic problem solving activity to the world. Finally, my quote is that innovation protected is innovation empowered. Very important. Innovation protected if you are doing your innovation or invention, and if you are not protecting it by the patent law, then your innovation is not empowered. You need to understand that if you want to empower your innovation, you have to protect it. If I want to say like that, this is my patent, I must publish my patent. Otherwise, if I am claiming something, it will be not recognized by the world, and this is not the system. So let us do the needful for making the protection of our intellectual property right and move forward for research and innovation. We will have more demonstration, live interactions, even the hands-on training in our other programs. I'm giving that how the softwares are working. Okay, in our upcoming webinar, upcoming our event, we will have this one IP PDF. They will also come to know. But this is with the time limitation for the keynote speaker. I have to wind up now. And thank you everyone during my presentation. Your messages, continuous appreciation messages are there. And I'm truly grateful to all of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And namaste from my side. I'm winding up my presentation and hope that you will all will be involved in the more and more patent development and the patent filing process. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.